was a rough weekend around the Central Texas area in the regional round of the UIL state playoffs. Dave Bear here with Cantu and Danny Davis. As always, only 3 area teams move on to the state quarterfinals, but there still were some performances worth noting around the area that we'll break down today as we give out some game balls. And let's dive right into it. Danny, who gets your game ball from from last weekend's action?
A couple weeks ago, I went to the Elgin-Bastrop game, and I saw kicker Raul Pena catch a touchdown pass on a nice little fake field goal attempt, and I think that might be the kid's highlight for the season. But no, Elgin did lose on Saturday at George Ranch 37-28, but they were down 28-0 at halftime. Came within a interception from tying the game, and the reason they were able to get back in the game is Raul kicked 4 onside kicks that were recovered by his teammates.
Wow.
He actually recovered one of them himself. I don't think I've been here 7 years. I don't think I've seen 4 onside kicks in my 7 years here, and I saw 4 in one game. So that was pretty incredible and kind of fun to watch. I'm sure they would have rather had the win, but that was a fun way to go out.
Really cool. Rick, what about you?
Well, my player hadn't had one onside kick all year. He might have recovered one for all I know. Sean Nixon, you might have heard about him many times on this show right here, but 5 touchdowns in a playoff game and 334 yards on 29 carries. Interesting thing about those numbers, they're both season highs. Carries, 29. He hadn't had more than that all season, 334. He hadn't even had 200 in a game before the other day. So Sean Nixon, before he goes to A&M, he's going to give maybe Austin a present. Who knows, the state finals, pretty close.
Maybe one more. Yeah, the future Aggie killing it on the field this year. Rick, let's stay with you. What did you learn last weekend?
What I learned is we shouldn't overlook Thorndale. They're one of our 3 obviously remaining in the playoffs. The last 5 years, their record is 41-14. They've won state 3 times. The only 2 schools that have done that in this area that I know of, and maybe Daniel correct me on this, Lake Travis has 5 and Reagan had 3 in the late 60s and around 1970, I think. They're well coached, they score a lot. It seems every year they're around this time. They're always playing past Thanksgiving.
All right, Danny?
Last year Rouse made this incredible run to the state semifinals. Surprised a lot of people considering where their program was the first 2 years, that their existence, 2 wins, 17 losses, 1 tie over those 2 years. Coach Josh Mann was our coach of the year last year, and he might be the front runner for that award this year because he's done a great job. Rouse is still alive. They're 10-3 right now. They only returned 7 starters from last year's team. We didn't rank them in our preseason power poll, even though they did have Billy Ray McCrary back. But they came, had a rough kind of regular season, finished 3rd in that district, but they're still playing football. The last 25 4A teams still alive, and the last 6 years, the last 25 4A team in the bracket has won a state championship. So we'll see if they continue that trend. I don't know if that's going to be possible for them, but great job for the Raiders this year, and it's been really impressive to see the way they've been playing in the playoffs.
All right, well there you have it. Check back with us later in the week when we'll preview the 3 games that are with Central Texas teams playing in the quarterfinal round. We'll see you.